What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing very well as always, and welcome to you this daily Bitcoin update by the way. Hope you had a very nice weekend. Hope you're ready to crush a chart because we have planned all the levels, everything in the last update really, and we went, as you can see here, to the absolute dollar on the TPO here, and we got an instant rise on that. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, we talk. I mean, it's not huge, it's not a crazy push up, but I mean, yeah, it's still a 3% push up on the world biggest cryptocurrency. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we're going of course to cover the wave and everything here. We plan a possible double XY here to the downside. So this right here. This right here, okay, double XY here, that can be of course an A, B, C flat, okay, so what we're going to take at the moment. Yeah, I mean, everything was planned really. I told you here, you can see to add all these levels here on your chart. The TPO here, you can see the price right here, you can see it normally, so $26,482, and if you go on the chart here, as you can see, $26,482, and so yeah, they have been hit to the dollar, and we have been able to plan this week in advance. It was on Thursday last week, but anyway, it is still pretty cool. Let me just check that everything is working well, like the sound and everything. Yeah, this is working well, pretty cool, nice, perfect. So good morning to you all. Just gonna pop out the chat here. All right, can you please, perfect. Gonna take this here. Yeah, normally everything should be working well. Nice. Gonna say that we are starting on Twitter too. Day Bitcoin Day is starting. Let's go with this and is it working well here too? Nice, perfect. All right. So yeah, today we just have to add to update the levels and to update a bit the waves here. Okay, this is the only thing we have to do. And by the way, if you have some questions on anything really on Bitcoin, really do not hesitate to ask me. I'm here also for these daily updates to answer you. So really do not hesitate to ask your questions, and yeah, do not hesitate really. Anyway, so here, what we got and what we planned by the way here, what was the levels we have planned there? Naked session, path control, it was, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I mean, really, that's why I love these levels. The thing is, you have to work to trade direction from these levels, such as, for example, yesterday. Okay, we hit a TPO here. You can see to the dollar. I'm just letting. I'm taking the trade, and then the first they're going to know are the VIPs, and so I'm just saying to my VIPs, hey, for me this is a long trade. Okay, and since I say this, you got a 2% push to the upside on Bitcoin. That is absolutely crazy for day traders. So I mean, yeah. The only thing I have to do here is to plan your levels and to trade the levels based on the direction. Really, that was a good long trade. We're still in the long, and we're in profit. We can drop. This is what we can expect. This is what we expect with the wave. So we don't care really, but yeah, that's pretty cool to be honest with you. Okay, that's pretty nice to recognize like this. We have planned a level on Thursday, and we hit it yesterday, and we just recognize that we have a possible long trade against here. For me, this is a long trade. No, I cannot be clear more clear than this. But anyway, so that's pretty cool, and yeah, I mean, also the top here, what was the top, I mean, what was the levels we have planned in the last update? It was simply here. So we planned, as you can see here, a daily path control here at $28,688. If you go there, you add the level here, bam. Let's add a key level. You know what, I changed everything here on my level, so I don't know where it is. Perfect. So I say 26,688, 88, oh wait, no, it was 28, all right, 28. Good. And so as you can see here, where do we reject from here? Where do we reject here? From the daily path control, from the levels here we have planned again. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty insane to be honest with you. Like all these levels, if you added all of these levels, you have been able to trade every single highs and lows. Like really, this is insane, like really insane. The top right here was planned even if it was before. There was a big zone of resistance. The next zone of resistance was the value high. If you break that one, we can look for the daily path control. Break this, new high, and continuation high. I mean, new high swing through pound fair auction, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, we could look for that zone here. To the downside, we got the daily, I mean, all the levels plan here, and as you can see below these two lows here, we got a TPO that have been hit now to the dollar, and we got an instant bounce of this. I mean, this is insane. But anyway, so now these are the updated levels. Okay, we can now remove this key level right here. We can just keep the value low. And we do have to add really the confluence to, the confluence to the chart, but the thing is, it matches exactly with the volume of this. So to speak here, if you pull, for example, your fixed range of this consolidation right here, what you can see here is that the value high have a confluence, the path control have a lot of confluence below, and the value low have confluence below also. Okay, so we just have to trade, to be honest with you, the value high, the path control, and the value low. Just add the path control confluence below, because we do have a weekly, we do have a new TPO today, a new naked session, a new daily. We have all these three levels here that are new today here, so really add the small confluence here, but otherwise you just need to add the value high and value low and you're good, really. Okay, these are all the levels you have to add on your chart, really. Okay, so break this daily with the value low, look for the TPO up to the path control, break the path control here, look for a swing fair path of the top right here, as always for day traders. Otherwise look for a continuation to the value high on the daily level. Okay, so value high, if you break the value high, we can look for the value low of the previous consolidation, and if we get acceptance above this, we're coming into the second big zone of resistance we have planned. You know that top here was the first big zone of resistance we have planned, and just to to remind you that we have hit this to the absolute dollar almost for this kind of price. We just got a week inside a naked session path control here, and bam, instant move to the downside. So pretty cool. But yeah, so if we yeah, that was the first big zone of resistance. We are next have the second big zone of resistance, and if we break this, we're going to see normally higher prices such as 32,000. But anyway, so yeah, this is the next big zone of resistance. Re-add all of these levels on your chart. You will see you have to read the order flow here on these targets to make decisions if you have to pay to take a trade or not, such as yesterday when I said clearly to APs, for me this is a long trade of the TPO, because that was a good long trade due to the data we got. But anyway, so to the upside we're good. Okay, so first resistance, second resistance here, third resistance right here, fourth one. If we break this, we're going to make a new high, so swing through pound fair auction. Otherwise, bam, big zone of resistance above us. Okay, so now to the downside, first of all, we can look for the TPO retest. Of course, we do have some volume, we do have some few stuff you have to be aware of. For example, here we got a bounce of the path control and the value area high, by the way. Normally, if you pull it like this, path control here, you can see we get a bounce of the path control, for example, here. Okay, so that these are some few levels to be aware of on the lower time frame. As you can see, for the moment, this is a support we have. Okay, so this is something to be aware of. But if we start to get acceptance below here with no swing fair part of the price, so here we're going to see a bit of a continuation for normally a new low to be made. And so here, if we make a new low, we can simply look for the next levels or the next zone of support, really. So where is the next zone of support if we have to break the low? So first, when you break a low, when you break a high, you have all the time you have to look for a swing fair pan. Okay, so if we break this price low here, you have to look for a swing fair pan. So quick move down, a quick move up with just a wick below, that's a swing, and we reclaim here, that's a swing fair pan. Okay, now if you really get acceptance below here, spend some more time, start to form something bullish and reclaim, that's a failed auction. Okay, so swing fair pan, just a quick move up, quick move down, quick move down, quick move up, sorry, with just a wick below here, the price low, and close above. Okay, next, and failed auction, spend some more time and then reclaim. Now the thing, if we don't do a swing fair pan or a failed auction, we can look for a swing fair pan or a failed auction of this low right here, because we do have some stop loss placed there. We have to be aware of that low. So swing fair pan, reclaim, and bam, get acceptance high. This will match with some small wave. That's why I'm showing you this kind of very small swing fair pan. But anyway, bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna keep the one there. Now have bigger lines, perfect. And so yeah, if we do not swing fair pan, we can look for the naked session path control right here. Okay, again, these are some levels we have planned normally. Yeah, we can see the naked session path control below here. Okay, so it's been planned on Thursday last week. And so yeah, from here, if we get acceptance below, here's the naked session path control. Okay, we're going to look for the weak negative path control here with the confluence. So just add the weak negative path control if you prefer, to not add all the confluence. So weekly negative path control here, there is a red, the yellow level here. Okay, and so from here we can, if we start to get acceptance below here, bam, we can look for the daily with the naked session path control. Break this, look for a swing fair path of these two lows with the value low and the daily level. Okay, these are all the levels you have to be aware of for the moment to the downside. Okay, and all the levels you have to be aware of for the moment to the upside. So with this, you can really trade good. really good Bitcoin, to be honest with you. The only thing I have to do next, as I said, is to just trade the direction based off the order flow when you hit that target. That's the only thing I have to do. Yeah, so I think we're good with the levels, really. Nothing more really to add on this. You just copy all of this. You can just copy all the levels here. You can pause the stream and read everything. I mean, just add every single levels, or just add the level I just told you without all the confidence. It's really up to you. Yeah, normally we're good. So let's move on the wave now. The wave. Let's go here. So the waves, so we got this right here. So yeah, this was, you know, the double, I mean the double XY first of all we have planned here in the last update. Okay, so W, X and Y. Okay, as always the double XY can be also an ABC flat. It depends how far it retrace. Here's the X wave, break the W root, so can that be a double XY? No, so we take an ABC flat. Okay, because if that was a double XY here, so to speak, the red wave here, if this was a double XY, okay, so W, X and Y, the X wave cannot break the W root, so the only pattern possible here is an ABC flat. I was not showing this in this update simply because to start an ABC flat, so to speak, in the A wave with an ABC flat is very, very rare. It's possible, but it's very rare. That's why we do not take this and bet on this mainly. But I mean, Bitcoin like to do some crazy stuff these days, so it's fine. But anyway, so yeah, ABC flat here. The thing is, we got so it's possible 5 ways down. I mean, yeah, we got this 5 ways down. Now the thing is, we can be also in some bigger 5 ways. This is what we have planned, by the way, with VIPs on Sunday. I don't know if I have the screenshot of this right now, but normally I should get something like this. Maybe the yesterday screenshot. Yeah, the yesterday one. Yeah, that was the waves here. So A, B, C with a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just have to take these waves really. Okay, so wave, bigger C wave. I mean, there are 2 configurations today. Okay, so bigger C wave here with the 5 ways down, so to speak here. Bigger 1, 2, 3, 5. We'll have planned with VIPs on Sunday. Okay, now the only thing we'll have to do is to pull the extension tool from the top to the bottom right here. Oops, to the top right here. Okay, and we just have to look at a 618 1-to-1 extension. Sorry, 123 and a 161 for a good long trade. Okay, the TPO here matched with the front run of the 123 because this is not really hit. It's not really well placed here. It's not really hit. It's a front run, so maybe a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5 here for that ending we have planned on Sunday. I mean, this screenshot is from yesterday, but we have planned this on Sunday in the Sunday update. But anyway, so yes, that will be the first configuration really here we have to be aware of. Okay, but I still took a long here yesterday because first of all the data was very good. Okay, and I have to play also with another configuration. We can drop very hard here, for example. I will not be surprised, but I'm playing with this small wave for the moment. Time to confirm if you have to drop very hard or not. But there is also this configuration where it is, where the C wave was done with just a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and so now the other configuration is we're in a double XY, so the double XY will have planned, but just with a bigger X wave, W wave. Okay, so to speak, the one right here, WXY. We just have done a bigger ABC fly here in we just have done a bigger ABC fly in the W wave, and so we have the X retracement, the Y leg down. Okay, so we take this configuration W, X and Y here. Okay, so yeah, these are all the configurations really I will be more and more aware of. Now, as always, there is a possibility to be done with the top, you know, and now we are going to start another bearish move, a very bearish move, because I'm talking about a new low on Bitcoin, for example, where, for example, this was a C wave top, that was a really, and that was an ending we have planned here, and this is an ending, this is not a correction here, and so this is a 5 ways correction, another 5 ways correction, another 5 ways correction to get a 3, 4, 5 and 3, 4, 5 and dump it, for example. That is something I'm absolutely aware of, and I'm ready and waiting. I mean, I'm ready for it really. If it have to happen, it's gonna happen. I'm going to be training this. Okay, I'm also aware of all these kind of less probable scenarios, to be honest. I'm aware of that, but these are the most probable way for the moment. Okay, and so here, for example, for this configuration, what we'll have to do here is to look for the W roots, W bottom, X retracement right here, and bam, look for the 1-to-1 extension, Y23, 1618. That's why we'll have to look for a possible swing through pound or a fellow shop below. Why? Because we'll have the Y23 of the Y, for example, here. Okay, and we have the ABC flat, if that's the C wave, if we're still in the C wave here, okay. We also have the 123 of the flat right here. Yeah, and so here, by the way, 25,700, 25, as you can see, we have the naked session path on here that match with the 161 of both stuff. But anyway, so yeah, these are the more likely ways right now. And so, you know, just for the bigger time frame here, okay, just for the bigger time frame here. So I just want to come back here and see right here. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, okay, so we'll take this more right here, okay, since what we've planned the last update. So in that case here, we'll take, you know, the double XY, the double XY here was the ABC flat really. So you'll be the, no, right here, the double XY here. Okay, so to make maybe a bigger one here, so a WXY, if we have to go, for example, between the 56 and 66%, because the maximum threat we can reach for the moment if we're in this configuration is not very, very low. As you can see here, the 161 maximum threat is here, so we'll have to make something bigger to reach the 56 and 66%. Now as a way for a bullish, for example, next we're just going to retrace 38.2, and we're going to see a lot higher next. Okay, so yeah, this will be the configuration for that wave 2 here. Now that was the first configuration we'll have planned. As always, we are looking for a wave 2, or if we're in a bearish count, we're looking for a C wave top, and so now we look for a Z wave to the downside. Okay, for people that are not following me at the moment, you can just go, I don't know if I have this here, bearish, yeah, here we go. You have this is the scenario I'm talking about. Okay, so here we have a 5 ways correction, 5 ways to the upside. So it can be an ABC, an impulsive, so 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2, or directly here is a wave 3 or 5, as it can be as always a wave A, B, C. Okay, 5 ways correction, 5 ways. And so if we have done the C wave top here, we have done a next wave retracement, and so now we are going to look for a Z wave to the downside. So a new low made on Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what, you know, we planned when we was already here. We told that we have to reach minimum this white line here to drop. We reach it at white line, so now if we have to drop, we are ready to drop, for example. That's why here we're going to look for a retracement. But if the retracement here is not holding, we're just going to look for the continuation here and the Z wave to the downside. Okay, we can still make something bigger, for example, a W, X, and Y kind of stuff like this, but it's a lot more probable to get another continuation down if we get acceptance low. Wait, just 2 seconds, please. All right, sorry. So yeah, so that is the most it's not the most probable, it's still 50-50 at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, so these are the wave we are applying the last update. So wave 1, wave 2, so retracement here or drop for the Z wave, it depends. That's why you have to read the order flow here and to make sure you understand what you're reading here on the order flow to take the trades. Because I mean, you can bet on this on this swing, for example, on this swing trade, but as this is 50-50, I will not bet on this really. Okay, I mean, you do whatever you want really. And yeah, this one, it was, you know, the super bullish case where, by the way, we was looking for this possible, as you can see, so wave 1, wave 2, and so bigger, so ABC flat here, and so bigger WXY. Okay, so bigger, bam, 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 wave 1, wave 2 here with a bigger ABC flat, so ABC flat, and so here a bigger WXY, so W, X, and Y. We just went and did a bigger ABC flat, so ABC flat right here. So ABC, that brings us with a WXY, or ABC with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, depends. And so if we're in this configuration here, in that case, this is super bullish, as you know it, because we have a double wave 1, 2, 1, 2 here. I don't like a lot this scenario here. That's why, yeah, it's in this folder here. But And why, by the way, we have some invalidations? Simply because the wave 2 here break the wave 1 route on the RSI on most of the time frames. Okay, on most of the time frame here, the wave 2 break the wave 1 route on the RSI, except the daily time frame. And so we have to, oh, by the way, look at this. We have an invalidation now. Pretty cool. So now this is not valid anymore on every single time frames. That is nice. That is very nice, because I don't like this scenario. This is just too. I mean, that would be nice to be honest for the investment and everything, but it's not the best of the best. So yeah, as you can see here, I mean, it's still valid because we don't have really, you know, the wave 2 here that breaks the wave 1 route on the chart, but the RSI say no. Okay, this is not valid anymore, and when the RSI say this, most of the time is the right one. This is something to trust. So in that case, we'll have to take more and more and more this configuration. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, good. So in that case, we'll have to take a lot more this configuration. So top is in, Z wave to the downside, or retracement for the wave 2. As always, the wave 2 has 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 6.86%. Okay, but if we're now in a super bullish move to the upside here, so to speak, in that wave 3, we can still retrace 38.2 here, and we'll have more chance than usual to stop here, because we're going to do a big push up next. Okay, so we'll have a bit more chance than usual to stop here, but it's not higher than to stop between these two fibs. Okay, that is a more likely target. Now, if you want to play with the swing, you can play with the swing. You can open, for example, so you want to open an order where you're going to risk 2% maximum. With this order, you're going to divide that by 3, 25%, 50%, 25%. Okay, and with a risk of maximum here, when you feel everything, of 2%. Okay, you can risk only 1%, you do whatever you want. And from here, bam, get the rise or not, because here it's 50-50 to get a rise or not from after that. But anyway, so yeah, so here in that case, it will be, you know, the W, bam, W, X, and Y. Okay, we'll have here, or the ABC flat, so to speak, here, the ABC, you know, so A, B, and C with the ending 1, 2, 3, or 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 2 configuration for this move to the downside. WXY, the white waves. Okay, so W, X, and Y with a C wave of the flat done. Yep, C wave done here, and so bring us with a bigger WXY here. Okay, so ABC flat with a bigger WXY. Or we are not in the WXY here. We are still in the C wave for an ending into the C. Okay. Hope that makes sense, hope that's clear, and I hope you understand the plan. And so yeah, now the only thing I have to do is to trade direction based off the levels and based off the targets. Okay, that is the only thing we'll have to do here. So yeah, really hope that makes sense. And of course, here if we have to make something bigger, I'm not saying that we're going to rocket after that. Okay, if we stop, for example, before the first target here, we can absolutely make something bigger, such as a W, X, Y, even maybe another bigger A, B, C flat. We can do all this kind of configuration. Even a triangle is possible. It's a lot less probable to do this, but it's possible, to be honest. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's a plan on Bitcoin at the moment. That is a plan on Bitcoin. So I don't know if you have some questions. I don't know if you have some questions on this. Just checking really quickly here what we're getting from that top. We did not took that high. Okay, so here what we got, 5 minutes. All right. Do I have any? Because the thing is, we'll have a lot of people shorting there, as you can see. So the best will be really to take this high once more. I mean, again, I'm not making the market, but the best here will be to take this high once more, to be honest, with a previous, for example, VWAP close, and then to get a move to the downside. Why? Because otherwise all the shorts opening here did not stop it out, and so they're going to win. Such as, for example, here, like if you go on the, yeah, look at this, on the 15 minutes here. What do you have here on the very, very, very low? So you have a red candle, of course, and from here you have an increasing of the open interest with a negative delta. What it means that when you have an increase of the open interest, it means that you have some new market orders opening. If this is with a positive delta, such as here, for example, 14 millions, you have it means that you have new market order longs opening more than shorts. If you have a negative delta, so for example here, with an increasing of the open interest, it means that you have new market order shorts coming. And you can see here on the very low of the move, okay, we don't have a big decrease of the open interest or something. A decrease of the open interest means liquidations, people taking profit, stop loss taken, all of this clearly, but no new trades opening, or less than liquidations and everything. Okay, so here what do we have on the very, very low? You have a kind of yeah, you have an increase of the open interest here. If you go on the 5 minutes here, normally, oh, it was maybe a 3, I can't remember. Yeah, here you got 3 millions, but normally on the 3 something you got something like 5 millions normally. Oh no, 8 millions here, 8 millions, you can see. So you have on the very, very, very low of the move, you have, as you can see, you come into the TPO level here. If you remember good, here you have the TPO level on the very, very, very low. Okay, we'll have the TPO level here. Okay, we'll have a TPO level. We hit it, I mean, we come in the TPO here, as you can see, we'll have just liquidations all the way down here. People taking profit, liquidations, stop loss taken, all this. We'll have no real new shorts coming here to fill the market, to push more down. Now we are coming into our support, and surprise, surprise, we'll have 8 millions of new shorts opening into our support. You're like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, once you see this, you just want to take a note. You just want to get a reaction here on a lower time frame. We got the reaction, so I just say, hey, we have some possible traffic shorts here. That's what I was saying, we'll have some possible traffic shorts yesterday, 2 APs. For me, this is a long trade, possible traffic shorts, follow it by an MCN reaction here. So for me, that's a long trade for sure. So we got the traffic short at the end, because yeah, here we just reverse. Once you have no shorts opening here, and when you have some people shorting, price reverse, because this is how you make money in trading. If your short is losing money, I mean, if you're winning money on the long, it's because there are some shorts that are losing money here. If you're winning money on a short, it's because there are some longs that are losing money. And here, by the way, I just want to check really quickly if we have some traffic longs, because we got some, I mean, we'll have some traffic shorts there. 30 millions, 5 millions of shorts, 9 millions of shorts here. We'll have a crazy amount of shorts here. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Yeah, well, I mean, we have a lot. I mean, yeah, the best will be to retrap these shorts. Really, just take the highs here, take the highs, and once you took the highs, drop, because I will resurrect all the shorts here. Really, we're not necessarily going to do it, but this is the best that could happen, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we'll have 4 millions here on the lows, 4 millions here again, 11 millions here on the very, very top. That brings us, by his way, with this current resistance we'll have right now. You can see here, resistance really, the shorts are defending their positions. And then we'll have another 9 million here coming in. Oh my god. Do we have absorption there? Low, high, low. Okay. Okay, so we'll have absorption movies on the lows. You do not need to reverse. I will not bet on the long here. For example, I took my long yesterday. You know, it was top down. I'm still in the trade. But yeah, the best will be to really take these highs into the previous view up close. Yeah, really the best will be to do this. Like, if I just take a screenshot of this, bam, bam. If I go here, the best to give you a short opportunity, for example here, because I will not follow these shorts here, these people shorting there, because what is happening, they can win, but what's happening most of the time, you do this, you take the stop loss, and once you took the stop loss, you drop. So I will just bet on this, really. I mean, I will not bet on this. I'm not going, for example, to long here and to short necessarily here. The data are bad. This is bad, really. But if I see this, a rise, we take the high and we get the good data for a short, I'm going to take the short trade. If the data are bad, I'm not going to open a short trade, I'm going to let it go high and I'm just going to enjoy my long, really. Okay, but here you have a lot of people shorting, a lot of people shorting, a lot of people shorting, a lot of people shorting again. That brings us with a low here, high low, low by the way here, but a low, high low, another low, and a low, a low, in here a low, high low, high low, high low, from this first low here, low, high low, low, high low, low, high low, and we still have some low, 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 low. So we have to be aware of that. We don't have really absorption on the highs, if I'm mistaken. No, we don't have absorption on the highs really. So yeah, the best really will be to see a rise. A minimum to take this high, but I mean for a good short trade, otherwise we'll just let it drop without me. But yeah, for a good short trade, I will like to see a very good short trade. I would like to see this high to be taken. Otherwise you just remain short from, of course you remain short from high even if you have to take this short trade here. But if these do not come, I will not take anything here. I will just wait for higher. Okay, we'll just wait for high for a good short trade. And here I will be trading this base of direction. So here it can be a short trade and then to bring it down. So all the shorts here opening get a stop loss taken. So yeah, they get wrecked. And so of course next they're not going to try to enter again. And so of course this is when the move plays out. That will be the best. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out here. You do not need to do this, but if I see this, I'm going to take a short trade with, and if we get a good data on the order flow. For example, we got a lot of short, and everything. We get the move up, okay? We stop all the shorts here, and from here we start to get a lot of longs. With followed by an MC short action, for example. That for me will be for sure a short trade. Now you have to see the rise and everything, otherwise just they drop and the shorts are going to win. And this can happen sometime, you know. They can win, but most of the times they don't. These are the statistics. So yeah. But anyway, I will not trade here. I will just wait for high, wait for low. That's it really. Okay, I'm in along from the low. Did not short this, or I can't remember if I know. I think I did not shorted that. But anyway, I prefer to remain short from higher. And if I have to take another short now, for example, I'm going to go and wait for high. If high do not come, then I'm just not taking a trade. I'm just remaining patient for low in that case, and waiting for my levels to be hit to the downside. Okay, but the best of the best will be really to come back into the resistance here, take out this high, go by the way into the resistance, and from here get a nice short reaction here and move it down to make a new low here. That will be the best of the best. So this, bam and bam. That will be pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If we just drop directly, the shorts win or not. If they win, and that's fine really. In that case, it just means that we'll have some high selling pressure, and the shorts that opened here, okay, in this count right here, the 12 millions on this is pretty huge. The 12 millions of new shorts opening here are really defending their positions here. They are defending their position because it keeps the price moving down like this, but the thing is there are some bigger limits for the moment absorbing all these shorts. So it depends on how they short again here. And there is no any more absorption down the lows, but yeah, for now there are some big limits absorbing this. Anyway, so yeah, that's it really. That's it really. So you have the plan, you have the different waves, you have everything. So it can drop. It can be the wave to retracement. But first of all, what I'm going to take here is a wave to retracement. I'm going to play with this configuration, but I'm not going to forget that this wave 2 can also not be here, and it can absolutely just drop through the bearish wave count. Okay, so to speak here, bam, this. Okay, and we can absolutely do this, for example. It can absolutely drop for the Z wave 2. So that's why here it's really, I'm not going to bet on a swing. I'm going to take a swing trade, but based from a scalp entry. So I'm going to take my entry from, I'm going to open my trade from the order flow. And for example, from here, if we push higher now and make a continuation to, I don't know, maybe 60k, okay, it did not go stopped out that long. I'm going to still to stay in the long. That's it really. Such as, for example, the very low with the wick here. I'm still in that long trade. Even if we expect possibly this, that's not necessarily the most probable, but we can do it. Okay, we can do it. I'm still going to stay in my long because we can still do, for example, this kind of bearish count where we are going to the bigger X wave, for example, a bigger X wave here, so to speak, a bigger W X and Y, and for example, never come back. I mean, not yet. Do not come back yet on this over here. Now, if I see that we do this, yes, I'm going to take a bit more profit on my long on the top, but I'm still not going to close it fully because we can do a triangle that is extremely rare to get in a second X wave. It's possible, very very rare. We can do another bigger double X Y. We can do all this really. So yeah, no, I will not close this. But yeah, it will a scamp at the very beginning that have been turned into a swing. So yeah. So yeah, that one, really be careful with it because we have an invalidation every single time frames now on the RSI. So yeah, that is the most probable, to be honest. So wave to retracement will drop. So you have to read the order flow on the 31st plan to the downside. If the order flow is bad, there is just no trade really. Just remain patient for the next trade to be here, for beta data to come, really. So yeah, I don't know if you have some questions today. Otherwise, we're good, I think. Do we have some questions? I forgot to say hello. No worries, mate. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. No, I think I said everything today. I think I said everything. Yes. And by the way, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel to turn on notifications. This is very, very, very important because I'm going to make a video. I mean, I already started everything, but about 5 tips and tricks on Elliott Waves. And so yeah, for with my experience and everything, I can do some nice tips and tricks. And so if you don't want to miss this video, just subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. It will be this week. Normally it will be done this week, fully done this week. But yeah, I'm going to do some kind of my tips and tricks really. And normally I have a screenshot, yeah, here. Yeah, 5 tips and tricks I'm going to make this. So I already started, but it's very nice, to be honest. Yeah, so yeah, anyway. And by the way, if you have some ideas about some videos I can make, really do not hesitate. It's a pleasure to take the ideas. Yeah, really, if you have some ideas on some maybe topics, or maybe not, I mean I'm using Elliott Wave, but on some topics about Elliott Wave, for example, some ideas for yeah, just some ideas for YouTube. If you have some ideas really for some video on YouTube, you do not hesitate. Maybe some concept, I don't know. Really do not hesitate. I'm going to think about it. Yeah, if you have some ideas, feel free to share. So in the comments down below, in the live chat, if you're watching this live, really up to you. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I think that we're good really. So if we don't have any questions, we're good for today. There is nothing more really to add on this, to be honest. I wanted to say something. Can't remember anyway. By the way, don't know how it's going, by the way, with this, because everything retraced now with the stuff off. I mean, we got some very crazy good trades, to be honest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not everything. It's like Bitcoin, right? That for example can make a new low and then start the rise, and Bitcoin will be in a wave 2 and then start the rise, for example. Because the thing is, on most of the coins now on alts, we have a correction here, A, B, C zigzag, or a wave 1, 2, a second wave 1, 2. It's possible. But I mean, yeah, if Bitcoin retrace, it's gonna retrace to here, and so we're going to make a wave A, B, C zigzag to make a new low. And once we make that new low, we are ready or not. It depends if Bitcoin confirm the bullish case or not. But if Bitcoin do confirm the bullish case, we're going to see this on everything. Yeah, that's something to be aware of. And yeah, on Magic, for example, so main use right here. 2 seconds, please. Sorry. So yeah, on Magic, for example, here we'll have rated so this to the absolute dollar plan. Week in advance, by the way, and so yeah, we have been able to write this 100%, 110% move up on. This is absolutely crazy, really. And so I say to my team that I was taking profit a second time here, took profit one time around there, took profit a second time in this move to the downside here, because yeah, I was feeling that we got this. I mean, because the thing is, it's again, this is a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, or that's a wave ABC zigzag, and so if that's an ABC zigzag, yes, we can do a bigger double XY kind of stuff. But it's a correction to come down at the end, so we're going to take the loss. We'll have to take profit even more here. And so we took, I personally took profit here, and say to my team that I was taking profit more, because yeah, we canceled the wave 1, the wave 1 route here. I don't know if this can still be 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, kind of ending in the sea. So yeah, we'll not be surprised now to take the loss on this, on a lot of alts, to be honest. H-bar, seeing the buy zone. I mean, again, this won't do have any 5 ways up. Yes, why not? But I mean, if everything's going to drop next, it's gonna drop to dots. Yeah, we'll not be surprised to make a new low too. Ethereum, we plan something on that. Oh yeah, for the bigger time frame only. CKB, I saw like with this one got a very big retrace too, by the way. So yeah, for example, we can still make a bigger X wave here. For example, this is something absolutely possible. Yeah, and H-bar, by the way, holding the support or not to the lows now. Yes, pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, so yeah, I will not be surprised to make this kind of. I mean, I'm not in, for example, to close fully my Magic long, for example. I mean, I'm not saying Magic because it's Magic, it's the name of the crypto, right here, Magic. But I'm not going to close that long from here. I took 2 times profit, a lot on the second time, but I'm not going to close it. Why? Because if we do a bigger double EXY or something like this to make a bigger ABC flat, yeah, I'm not going to close that, right? I'm going to leave it, let it go. It will be a lot less profit, but there is also this possibility where this is an ABC extend, so a drop directly here. And so here I will start, if the data are good and the wave are good, to buy again, to write another push up. But I prefer to be stopped out here an entry, to not fully close that. I got a very nice entry here, so I prefer to let it open with a stop loss set entry here. I mean, a bit of stop profit, by the way. Yeah, I prefer to trade like this, but anyway. So yep. I see that there is a question now, by the way. Thank you, Smash. Thank you, mate. thank you. By the way, I can click on the message here. Okay. XRP is quite nice recently regarding Elliott Wave. Yeah, I saw Chicken, by the way, on the Discord server, right here, talking about XRP here in their XRP stuff, and if I'm mistaken, he planned to push up because I saw it. We got the right on this. Let me see here where XRP. Yeah, I mean, with the targets and everything here, you point this. I did not check the chart before. I don't want to spend too much time without talking, but it's pretty nice. There's a C wave here top and bam retracement from here. It's pretty cool. So you have the retracement. This is pretty nice, to be honest. That's pretty cool. Yeah, anyway. So just gonna release and check this later. Bam, perfect. So XRP. I don't know what because we updated also that coin with VAPs. You got this very nice race here. Bam. What we have planned here with VAPs? Let me check now. XRP, because you know the thing is we do have the chance on these holds. So you know these are not threads anymore. Before it was like this, and you got all the threads in one channel, but you have to be aware that thread exists on this call. You have to join the thread, you have to click here to turn on notification from the thread, or to send a message in the thread to join the thread and to get notification from here. So that's why you just made chat here. I just of course I did a poll with the APs to see what they prefer, and so it was better for the chance. So you have all the TA here, you have some stocks also here, you have ABC for example, have been able to short the top, you have been able to take probably one time bam price reverse, pretty cool. Cardano, AGX, we have Eagle, AGLD by the way, at least we have tons of crypto here, and so XRP. Just gonna check what we added here inside XRP. I don't know if I posted I posted the high time frame stuff here, medium time frame, where it is. Okay. Oh yeah, remember now the plan on this. So yeah, the plan was, this one is very complex for the bigger time frame. Like really, this is absolutely insane. Bits time. Let's go on this now. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Take profit 3. Okay, I don't know. I think that was a chart from the that is a bit old. I don't know. Anyway, let's move down because they're not all the templates I'm using now anymore. So anyway, so here, yeah, the thing is we got 5 ways to the upside here. Okay, we got a clear wave. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the thing is with VAPs we plan, so it could be a wave, so A, B, C zigzag, or as always a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so a bigger impulsive or a bigger ABC zigzag to the upside. And the other configuration to be aware of is this ABC flat. So you have an A, B, and you have an impulsive for a C wave, and you drop. And the thing is, with the context, it was very complex to determine which one was the right one. That's why we got too much configuration here. It was not at all interesting to XRP. But I mean, if everything rise, it will rise, right? That's why it's really something to trade with Bitcoin and everything, and just to pay attention what the other crypto are doing. But I'm not really personally playing with XRP. But this was all the possibilities we got on that, and maybe we planned some trades. I can't remember what we have planned on this. XRP was last one, I guess, on this. 2 hours. Ooh, that was a very long TA. Yeah. Trying to find something, but as I'm live, the video take a bit of time to load. Here we go, we have the different scenarios. Yeah, for example, you can see here, entire now, no. Just gonna want to show you some few stuff there. Yeah, but yes, for example, here we got this configuration here, where, for example, here is the bottom of the wave was done, and so now we're looking for an A, B, C next, because I mean we have done a double XY, so now we look for a bigger pan, or a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 to make a bigger A, B, C exact next, for example. We're looking for all these kind of configurations there. I don't know if I have this next. anything like this next or not. Yeah, and the other configuration was this. So you just, for example, bam, continue, and that was, you know, the A, B, C flat, and so you still continue the Y leg, but with a bigger W, X, and so you get a rise here for the B, and so then you look for the C wave down. So I'll trap a lot of people, so to speak. Here you do a W, X, and Y, exactly what I drew you here, W, X, Y, to make a bigger A, B, and C. Okay, so now I think it's a bit high. Yeah, it's it's really high right now. Yeah, 90%, bit high to be honest. But anyway, so yeah, you just want to get some more details about XRP, about everything clear. Maybe I can't remember if we planned some trade setup on that one. I'm not sure, because we've got too much different configurations, and I was not at all interested into XRP, so I don't care. But if you want to get some more details, we also have on that one. I don't know what coin we have on this. With XRP it was, let me check that really quickly. With XRP, with UAP it was what? We got Dodge, SHIB, BIT, BNB. And we got, with the XRP update, we got Magic, by the way. This is where happened an insane long trade, if I can say that. So just pick Magic right here. That long trade, you know, this one here. So wave 1, wave 2 here, wave 2 here into the 6,166, but you can see the trade under here. And so this is how we play it. You just hit that to the dollar almost, and you get a rise almost to the top right here, and it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, this was in the same update, by the way. So you can see we planned something very good on Magic, but not necessarily on XRP, because XRP got too much different configuration, so we don't care really about XRP. But it did play these days, but yeah, it can be, for example, here an A, B, C zigzag. Yeah, as it can be. If we have to make something even more bullish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading, and so 1 A, B, C zigzag, or 1, 2, 3, or 5, and it is the XRP just have a crazy amount of configuration right now. Can check really quickly a smaller wave, but yeah, I mean, because that will be this wave 3 is broken, right? Alright, no, we do a little high. That big Phoenix, so we do a little high, and so this one here we do it. No, okay, so this one is lower. What correction we have here down? I mean, you went between the wave 2 Moscow and 3, right? 56.86%, we'll have 70% chance to retrace between here. That's pretty cool. But don't really like the idea of being in a wave 1 to here. Sorry, wave 1, wave 2. Not valid, so wave 1, wave 2 here. Wave 3, yeah, can be some kind of wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, what chicken draw, by the way, to be honest. I just check it really quickly, but it can be just absolutely what chicken draw here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be an ending, so impulsive correction ending, so A, B, and a C here. But the thing is, if we have to take the high once more, so of course it can be an A, B, C flat, all this kind of stuff. It depends on Bitcoin. So A, B, C flat, for example, all of this. But it can be also a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an ending here, in a bigger ending in the C, with, by the way, an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, for example. As it can be, of course, a bigger, oh my god, a bigger, so A, be and see a bigger C wave with a wave 1 that was a leading for a small wave, and that was a leading for a bigger wave 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, for example. We can do also this kind of configuration if we really have to push a lot higher. Okay, that's something possible. But yeah, there are just too many configurations for XRP. This is it's not something I really like personally. Let me just check something really quickly here. If Alright, I know we're beaten to a resistance right now. Yeah, anyway, these are the configuration on this, to be honest. These are the configuration, and only time will tell. But personally, I'm not enough on XRP to be able to make trading decision on this. I'm on Magic, on Avax also a bit, on all the coins, DOT for example, but on XRP I do follow the wave a bit, but not that interested into the wave on XRP, to be honest. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, let me see here the chat right there. So thanks for the update, Mario. My pleasure, mate. Yeah, data will tell. Exactly. That would be nice for it to be no impulsive, right? But yeah, it depends. And just to give you an idea, if we're in an impulsive right now, so you just have to pull the extend. I mean, yeah, we can make an impulsive, but yeah, anyway. So you pull the extension tool from the thing is here, it's very complex. I mean, it's very complex to determine the wave 3 target, because the thing is you have a wick here on every exchange, but on every exchange, the thing is most of the time when you have this kind of wick, the wick is different. You have a one that is going to go more down, you have a one that is going to stop before, you have a one that is going to go in between two exchange, and you have some crazy stuff sometimes. So you really have to be careful with these kind of wicks. You have the wicks on every exchange, but some are going a lot more down. For example, here we almost took the lows. Here we clearly not take the lows. Here we do something a lot bigger too. Here we do, I mean, you have a different wick on every exchange, and if you pull the wave one, the extension tool to find the extension traits here, okay, so to speak, from the wave one route. I'm gonna take this, by the way, from Binance, so from the wave one route to the wave one top, to the wave two here. It's gonna change the price of the extension tool, because you have some bigger wicks, lower wicks, everything. So that's why it's very complex, and I will be really careful with these kind of targets when you plan this, because you have a base that is a scam wick. I mean, a scam wick that is a wick, and that is different on every exchange. So you don't know really which one to take, to be honest with you, when you're in this configuration. But if we follow, for example, the Binance price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this will be the most common impulsive to the upside now. These are all the way 3 targets. This is just a more likely one, what we do with the theory most of the time, but as always we can do a 30% 1-to-1 extension where we have only 1% chance to stop, 2% chance to stop, sorry. We can then do a wave 4. Now, can that be a wave 4 here? No, because the wave 4 breaks the wave 1 top, otherwise that is a leading, so it's possible, by the way, to be in this. But the wave 3 cannot get an ending or a leading, so it's not valid, by the way. So yeah, more likely something bigger. Bam. And so, for example, here we're going to make, the bigger wave 1, 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5, for example. We're going to go maybe to the 261 point with a wave 3, then we'll have a wave 4, then we'll have a wave 5, okay? If we go that high, for example, here I've done a regular wave 2, so we look for a regular wave 4, okay? So to speak. Did I place it out really bad like this? What the fuck? Alright, anyway. So right here, wave 4, so you look for a 38-point retracement. I mean, MCFib, when it's the market is strong to the upside, MCFib was why 38.2 here. Once you have done this, you look for the most of the time 1-to-1 extension, but yeah, here it gives also a double top. So 1-to-1 extension, 1618, but the best will be to go to the 1618 here. Okay. Yeah, that is a plan. For example, if we go to this 2618, if we go to the 361 point, for example, here, bam, again, you pull this like that, you go for the 31 to here, and you pull the circle of the extension tool for the wave 5, bam, on the wave 1 here for the wave 5, and you take this 1618 because it's not truncated or double top. Pretty cool. So yeah, you take this. Okay, so now of course this is with some higher targets, but if we stay with a Moscow target here, it will bring us at 1618, 31 retracement, and 120 extension for the wave 5. Again, you have everything for free on the website, so really go and check this out. You have everything like this. What I'm telling you, why do we retrace 31 to, what is a more likely wave to target, how to play extension to, what fib you have to use. You have everything for free on the website. You have all of this in the Elliott Wave free course. You have to go here in the course archive, course right here section, and you just go into Elliott Wave free course here. This will bring you here, right here, by the way, here. You're going to get the basic Elliott Waves, basic stuff of Elliott Wave, but what you have to know as a beginner. Then you have the Fibonacci relation, how to play extension tool, the retracement tool, what fib you have to use, how you have to use it, and we start the learning really more and more with the impulsive, so to speak. What I'm doing here. Okay, how to place everything, how to buy a wave 2, all of this clear, how to trade an impulsive, for example. And then you start your learning with a correction wave. We also cover Fibonacci in this correction part, but anyway, you restart your learning with this. So yeah, yeah, so with the most common impulsive to the upside. Now, yeah, if we do something, if that was a wave 1 to here, we're going to see a big wave 3 for 5 years or something. We're going to go a lot higher than this, so to speak. For example, wave 1 root, wave 1 root, wave 1 top right here. Oh wow. Yeah, this is going to bring us with what I just draw you before. A wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, wave 4, and yeah, this will be this, and then a wave 5 here, and so it will bring us around the 261 point, the wave 4 and 5 next I drew you earlier, but anyway. But again, we will have to be in this big impulsive to the upside. But yeah, if we're in this is pretty cool, to be honest. Just want to check where is the maximum target of this. Want to go at 361 point. If we go to the 261 point here, retrace, make the wave 5. But the thing is, next one to have the 1618 here on the correction, because that will be more a correction. Yips, that will be more a correction here. Cannot finish a correction here with a 5 waves. Okay, the last wave you cannot finish with 5 waves because it's a correction. Or that's an A, B, C flat. But what the hell will be this? Because no, the maximum target is 123. So it's here, not here. So yeah, double the XY, cannot finish with 5 waves, so I have to make an A, B, C zigzag, but not go too high because otherwise we'll touch 20% here. That is invalidation. But yeah, anyway, the XRP is very, very complex, to be honest. I will have to spend some more and more time to be able to make a good plan on this. Because I want to have tons of data before, really tons of data here, a very, very, very long amount of data. And so yeah, you have to spend hours and to do a nice charting of this. But anyway, maybe not hours, but you have to spend a lot of time on this to make something good. Yeah, anyway, so hope that helped a bit to give you some few waves. Let's come back here. Yep. So yeah, I don't know if you have some other question on Bitcoin. Otherwise, yeah, wonder we're good for today. We are good for today, and yeah, hopefully we're going to take this highs once more right here. Take this highs right there. Okay, take this. Minimum this high, but the best will be to go back into the view up previous day view up close here. That'll be really the best of the best. And by the way, previous day value. Okay, no. Yeah, the best will be to come around the view up close here. From here, bam, drop. Base of direction, but really to take these highs to stop all the shorts opening here. Shorts here, short here, short here. everything here, you just take these highs, and once you have done this, you get a move down. But again, we need to trade this base of direction. I'm gonna let, of course, VIP know in the trade money print channel, such as yesterday when I just said, hey, for me this is a long trade, that's it really. And since then we got a nice 2% move up on Bitcoin. Pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, that's all for me for today. Hope you enjoyed really, and just gonna move this here like that. And yeah, hope these kind of updates help really. 0.83 big path control. Yeah, on XRP, I didn't check the levels, but yeah, maybe you have a big path control there. I mean, if this match with Wave, you know, that's pretty cool. Thinking about this is all very good. Thank you, mates. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you all for your message. I appreciate it as always. Hope you enjoyed really this kind of daily update as well. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to turn notifications. There is a new video coming yeah, soon normally on the YouTube channel about 5 tips and tricks to you with Elliott Wave really. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to turn notifications so that you don't miss this. And yeah, we're good for today. So really hope you enjoyed. Take care of it, it's important. By the way, hope you had a nice weekend and you started the week good. And yeah, what can I say? Nothing more, to be honest. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.